Welcome to my channel. If you are just joining us for the very first time, this is Joely G's of joelyg's.com. If this is your first time of joining us, it will be very appropriate if you subscribe so that you can get the beautiful tips that we'll be sharing from time to time about prospecting. Well, what we're going to discuss this today is something that bothers about people who actually want to start their business anew. It is surprising that when people start the business, they want to think that every person is their target audience. By so doing, they show their business opportunity to virtually every person they come. Anything that can breathe, come join me, come buy my product. But is that the case? Well, you find out that they are actually selling things that people do not need, and as such they get so many rejection. That should not be the case if we are starting new. And to solve that problem, that is exactly what we're going to discuss right now. We need to know who our target audience are. Where do they hang out on Facebook or any other platform that you want to target them from? If you're able to answer or come out with a good customer persona, you'll be able to break free from that problem of posting, trying to get people's attention, and they are not actually listening to you. And one way you want to go about that is by creating a customer avatar. It is very simple. Three basic questions that we need to ask ourselves. If you want to start, you can get down a piece of paper and a biro and then take notes of this question and walk through them, answering them. Then you will be able to come at you to figure out who your customer or your perfect avatar is. The very first question you need to ask yourself as someone who wants to start any business is, who is your target market? Or what is your customer avatar? What is it like? What are their biggest pain? If you are able to know who that customer is, you want to ask what are their biggest pain. But let's go back to that very first question. Who are your customer? If you create a picture, for example, you say you want to serve people or a person who is 30 years old, the person is single, the person he works with a multinational, and he lives in a 2-bedroom flat. You see, you are narrowing that person. You'll be able to come out with the likely problem that that person will face. And when you are speaking to that one person, by extension, you'll be speaking to so many people who fit that person. And those who fit that persona that you have built will be attracted to you. They will come to you. They will want to see what you've produced for them. They want to see how they can solve the problem that they are having. And that is something that is very good, knowing who your customer is. There are big companies in the world who have created a customer avatar and even given them name. So that imaginary person, they speak to that imaginary person by means of their products, creating solutions to that imaginary person. And by so doing, they are talking to one person, but by extension, they are talking to so many millions of persons. And guess what? There are people who are envying that person that you've built in real life. For example, we've mentioned the person is single, is 34 years old, and is working and is living in a 2-bed apartment. Now you see some people who want to aspire to be like that person. And those people will be drawn to you also, to the product or the services that you are providing. So by extension, why you are not catering for them? Because they are drawn to that persona that you've created, you will be having more clients or customers, as it were. And guess what? With time, you can actually create another avatar to target some people, even people who are older than that range that you've built. they miss their young age, that person you've created. They want to look like that person. The products or services you are giving to that young person, they want to be like that. And as such, they will like your product because they want to relive their younger days. You will be getting more customer. But you are only talking to just one person. And that one person you are producing item for, or you are producing service for. But you are getting different people who are interested in that one person, or the things that you produce or provide for that one person. The next question you want to ask yourself when you are planning out your business is, what are the biggest pains or problems that my target audience face? For example, if you are talking to network marketers, you find out that they have two basic problems: leads and money. You hear them saying, how do I recruit? Where do I see people? Who do I talk to? How do I close? You want to know their problems. If you're able to know the problems that these ones have and speak to that problem, you will see that they will naturally be inclined to listen to you when you are talking. And each time you make a post on one particular problem that you've collected, it will resonate with so many people that they want to give attention to you. They will come to you, knowing fully well that you are the expert, as it were, in that area. They will look up to you for solution. And if you ask them to do anything, yes, so long as it is within the limits that will solve their problem, they will go for it. And you will be the one who is collecting the money in their behalf. Because what you've done is you've provided solution to the pains that they have. They don't care insofar they have solution to that problem. The next question that is closely followed is, what are the dreams? What dreams do they have? Your target audience, what do they aspire to become? Yes, we follow the example of the network marketers again. Some of them, or most of them, you see, I want to become 8-figure earners. I want to become 7-figure, 6-figure. I want to have dream vacation. I want to be home with my kids and my husband or my wife or my family and friends. We want to travel around the world. These are some of the dreams. Some will want to give away to charities. These are some of the dreams. Could you provide way for these ones to actualize their dreams? You become the go-to person if you are able to make way for these ones. Give them a pathway to learn. For example, you can provide simple marketing system or tools that can ease their job and fast track their growth, possibly by automating or scaling, as the case may be, depending on the level that they find themselves now. So when they do that, when you have shown yourself to be one who have provided solutions to their problem and who have given them leeway to achieve their greatest dream, believe you me, they will naturally come to you. You will never struggle looking for people to talk to in your business. So as a recap, you just need to answer these 3 questions. Who is my dream? Who are the people that I want to serve? What is their age bracket? What is their status? Who are they? What are their biggest pains? And what are their greatest dreams? When you provide solutions to all these problems, you will be the go-to person. And people will definitely come to you. Well, like we said, all that we have been discussing will be inside the description down below. And you will have a link where you can also get simple instruction to follow through to build your customer avatar. Make sure you get into the description and download your own free copy as a guide for you to build your own avatar to start growing your business as from today. And one more thing, if you find this video very interesting, please do like the video, share the video, and as always, subscribe so that when I do produce another video again, you will not miss out. And I will see you in the very next video.